Hello and welcome back to the Watch Doctor. My name's Ian. Today I'm going to be unboxing a Grail watch, so stick around and let's find out what it is. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be unboxing the Tudor Black Bay 58 Black, not the blue one, and I'll explain why when we get the video going at the table. But this has been a Grail watch of mine now for about 12 to 18 months. I've had the channel now for a month to 2 months probably, and it's been something that I've been keeping my eye on quite regularly. It's been really difficult to track down. I've put my name with a couple of authorised dealers. 2 people have rung only to tell me the day after that actually they're not getting the stock in. So it's been difficult to track down, to say the least. So I managed to find mine at Berry's the Jewellers in Nottingham, helped out there by a guy called Stephen. Big props to him. He really helped me on the day. I had to fly in and fly out probably in 10-15 minutes. So thank you very much for the service I received there. But yeah, we're going to go to the table, we're going to unbox it, I'm going to tell you why I chose the black over the blue, and we're going to have a look at what makes this, I think for me, the perfect watch. Few people say the perfect watch, they tend to shy away and say almost perfect watch or it's nearly there. I haven't found anything wrong with it. I've been living with it now for a week and I absolutely love it, but let's leave all that for now and we'll talk about that after. But let's get to the table, unbox it and check it out. So my first luxury watch that I'm going to open is a Tudor, and I am absolutely bursting with excitement to get into this thing. I've been wanting this for, as I say, about 18 months. So cardboard outer, nice little embossed logo there on the front, and then inside a kind of foamy plasticky protection sheet, and then inside the cardboard box is a sort of artificial leather, kind of a pleather box. And a little drum roll. Oh, let's have a look inside. And there it is. Our movement of the box has already got it started. And there's a hang tag. And we have a brand new Tudor Black Bay 58 in black. I didn't pick the blue, which I'll go into in a little bit. All tagged up. All with all the stickers, and let's just get it off the little cushion there. Quite a basic little box actually. Inside we've got what I'm guessing is going to be the user manual. Yeah, user manual, warranty card, guarantee card, and guarantee booklet. Yeah, box is quite basic. It does have a little fake bottom there, which I guess you can put your spare links in, or anything else you want to. Is there anything else? No, that's it. Yeah, quite basic, sort of suede, artificial suede, plasticky feel to it. Cardboard box, even though it looks like it's got like a wood effect on the outside and quite a basic cushion. But I'd rather they spent the money on the watch than the box. So let's get the stickers off. First one. Ooh, there we go. Sapphire crystal doesn't have any AR coating, which a few people have complained about. I'll go through what the complaints are from a lot of people in a bit, because I've just not been finding them points to get hung up on really. So you've got the gilded edge around the bezel, you've got the Tudor snowflake hands there, you've also got a screw down crown with the Tudor rose which is embossed there. And it's also got polished sides, quite high polished crown as well actually there. There you go, polished sides, brushed bracelet, brushed clasp. It's got a riveted bracelet as well, fake riveted bracelet. I'll come on to that in a little bit. Let's just pull the hang tag off, there we go. And yeah, let's get rid of some of this plastic. I've done a complete unboxing here. This is a clasp that is solid as anything, it feels absolutely fantastic. Yeah, quite a bit of plastic here, so I'll get rid of some of this. And while I'm doing the plastic, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So this comes from Tudor's, it's kind of inspired by a Tudor Submariner, which was a copy of a Rolex Submariner, and that came out in 1958. And the start of, I suppose, Tudor coming forward with some Rolex inspired models. Since then, we've in the sort of 2012 2010 time, they brought out the Black Bay Heritage, but that was a 41mm and quite thick as well on the cuff, whereas this harks back to the slimmer, smaller 39mm diameter styles of the 1958 Tudor Submariner. So that's where it takes its inspiration from, its colours from. The handset has been then copied from Tudors that have followed since, but the gilded bezel and also the gilded numbers on the indices and the big triangle at the 12 have all taken their inspiration from that 1958 model. 58, it's the Tudor Black Bay 58. So yeah, that's most of the plastic off. Has an oyster case as well. Let's just take the back one off here, and I think that's everything off then. Where we go, yeah. So there we go, that's it now, everything's off. And yeah, the bracelet is amazing. I had the option of buying this on the felt, and listen to that. Amazing action. It's got ceramic ball bearings in there rather than steel, which give it a lovely click. There's the ceramic balls for longevity, I think, just to give it that nice solid click. So yeah, there we go. Faux riveted bracelet, as I say. Only got 3 micro adjustments, which people have moaned about. Also the faux rivets that people have moaned about. I don't mind them at all. I'm not fussed either way, so it's not swayed my decision to buy it. Screw down crown is a really nice action on there. Hack in seconds, obviously. And there we go. Yeah, just a fantastic dimensioned watch, fantastically proportioned watch with 39 case millimeter across the dial, and a 20mm lug-to-lug strap width as well, which makes it perfect for straps. But I love this bracelet here, this clasp rather. That's really solid. And there we go, there's the oyster case back with some information there about it being made in Switzerland, Swiss made. Yeah, so as I say, I was thinking about the blue. The blue came out. Here we are on the Tudor website. I don't know, for me it just seemed, especially on that steel bracelet, it just seemed a bit cold. It's obviously still exactly the same, still an in-house movement from Tudor. I'll put the movement up in a moment. I like the blue, but I just didn't think it was going to be as versatile as it was with the gilded warmer colours on things. So that's why I've opted for the black instead, which is here. So yeah, as you sort of scroll through, it just to me seems that it's going to be a little bit more versatile. Can be worn more as a dress watch. I've got a Colareb leather Zulu. I'll put that on in a moment and have a look at that. But yeah, looks sporty on the bracelet, looks amazing on the leather. So yeah, I went into Berry's, the jewellers in Nottingham, and as I said in the intro, there was a guy called Steve that helped me out, Stephen. He was a really nice chap. I was only in and out, quick flying visit of about 15 minutes, and he managed to sort it out, source the watch for me, etc. But they only had this one when I rang up, which is on the NATO sort of woven strap. When I saw it, I just didn't click with it, but he managed to go downstairs again and find in sort of a polystyrene and plastic case, he managed to find the one with the bracelet, and I was absolutely over the moon. So yeah, it was a little bit more, a couple of hundred more there on the bracelet. It is not an inexpensive watch at all. This is the most expensive thing I've bought for the channel. But yeah, just one of those Grail watches, and I saw it in the flesh, I just had to have it. And here it is with some close-ups. So as I say, it's got 28,800 beats per minute, a 70-hour in-house power reserve that's chronometer certified, COSC certified, COSC, and yeah, the gilt edges, the snowflake hands, it's kind of like a rose gold detailed effect. It has the shield there. It used to have the rose. Some people have said they don't want it because it doesn't have the rose. I'm not bothered by that. In there, the spring bars are a bit fiddly to get into. I'll size it up in a moment, but just listen to that. Oh my word, the bezel action is fantastic. It sounds great. It's got a loom pip there at the 12 and a red highlight to indicate where the 0 minutes. And it also feels that it locks up at the 12. So as you go around, you actually get to a point where it's a bit harder to take it off the 12, which is a really good idea. And here it is, sized up on my 7.5-inch wrist. It took a long time for me to fiddle around with the screw-in bolts, so it wasn't an easy strap change. And this is it here on the time lapse, showing how smooth that action is on my Colareb leather, all-in-one leather Zulu strap, which I think you wear this sort of with something a bit smarter, it just starts making it look completely different. And there is the loom shot. Plenty of loom on there as well. Snowflake hands really showing that off. And this glows well into the night. I've no problems when I wake up in the middle of the night looking over and seeing what time it is. So yeah, negatives. There are things that people don't like. The crown, sorry, not the crown, the shield that's at the 12 o'clock, people would have preferred the rose. I don't mind. Some people would have preferred a ceramic insert bezel instead of an anodized aluminium bezel, but this works so well, the bezel does, and it gives it that nice luster, that kind of warm look. I don't mind about that either. For me, I think I found it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the channel now. This is the perfect watch, and since buying it, all of the things that I had an interest in seem to have completely disappeared for now. Let's see where we are in 6 to 12 months and see if I'm still in love with it. Really smooth action there on the crown. The other thing that people don't like as well is the faux riveted bracelet. I really don't mind that either. And there used to be on the Black Bay Heritage a kind of colour coded area around the crown there, and they've done away with that again. Not bothered. So yeah, and there's the oyster case back as well. Very simple design, but that's what gives it. It's 200 meter water resistant. Fantastic in-house movement, as I've said. It's just screams quality, absolute quality. Far more interested in this than any Rolex I've seen, far more interested in this than any other luxury watch I've seen actually. I did then just have a momentary heart attack where I thought that the side of the watch here was damaged when I took off one of the stickers, but to my relief it's actually another side sticker I hadn't taken off, and then look how shiny it is. Fantastic mirror polish on the sides, and I didn't realise that they were on this side as well with the crown, so just take these off as well. I mean, it looked shiny enough before, but now it just looks like a mirror. So the finishing on the quality, the chamfered edges, the way that the bracelet is slightly recessed into the head of the watch, the way it tapers down. So it's 39 millimeters. I've got a 7.5-inch wrist. I'm more than happy that I can get away with that. But yeah, just absolutely stunning. Hi and welcome back to the green room. So for me, this is the absolute perfect watch. I can't find anything wrong with it. Some people have commented the fact that it doesn't have a ceramic bezel, it has an anodized aluminium insert. That doesn't bother me, it gives it a certain level of warmth. Some people don't like the rose gold bezel and also the details on the indices. Again, for me, that doesn't bother me. I think that gives it a level of warmth. I really do like it. On a Colareb one-piece Zulu strap, leather Zulu strap, I think that's absolutely perfect. It looks like a dress watch with this. You stick it on the steel bracelet, you've got a sporty number. That small profile compared to the Black Bay Heritage means that you can still slip it under a cuff, and it just seems to work perfectly well. I've got some of the Zulus and I've got some of the NATOs on order to sort of complement the red at the 12 o'clock on the bezel, but we'll have a look at that. But everything is just perfect for me. I know it doesn't have AR coating, I'm not fussed. It really just hits every spot. Now, I've only had it a week, so I will probably, as the channel gets a bit more established, I'm probably going to have a look at this back again in 12 months and see if I'm still wearing this. My guess is I'm still going to be wearing this. I love watches that we've already reviewed, like the Smith's PRS 25. I said that that was pretty damn close to being the perfect watch. For me, this is it. I'm sorry I can't stop gushing about it, so I hope you don't think it's too much of a biased review. But yeah, it's one of those things that when you put it on the shop, it just seems to click. So that's it for me. Thanks very much. If you've made it to the end, please hit like, please hit subscribe. All those subscriptions are really helping me out. Thanks very much. I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers by Christmas, so hopefully some people out there can help with that. And please come back for the next video for next time, and thank you very much.